Okay, we get our first game and we are up against Sticky Webs. And Sticky Webs is going to be an interesting matchup because first of all, we are probably not going to be able to get Sticky Webs off the game. So for example, if he gets Sticky Webs up, Pumpkaboo is going to be able to spin block Staryu. So we have to account for the fact that, Sticky Webs are going to be up. But guess what? Treecko with Unburden is going to be really fast, and honestly, I don't see how he can deal with Treecko's Acrobatics and Bullet Seed. Bullet Seed can remove a potential Sash from Ponyta. Acrobatics can hit Pumpkaboo, it can hit Krogunk, it can hit Dewpider. So really interesting right now, and Treecko should be dominating this game. So we'll see how we can actually handle this. Let's see. We could lead Grookey, knock off, then, for example, Grassy Glide. Let's see how we can do this. Let's lead Grookey. And we're just going to simply get a knockoff, and then we're going to Grassy Glide the next turn. And he doesn't have a lot of options because anytime something takes a hit, that's going to be chip damage for Treecko to sweep later. So we get a knockoff off. We do 52 on Custap. Wow, Custap Dewpider, that's pretty interesting. Now we can Grassy Glide here. And what is he going to go to now? Is he going to go to Krogunk, maybe? It's really unclear. What does he actually have for Grookey right now? I definitely want to keep my Grookey alive because Grassy Glide is valuable. So I won't sacrifice it here, obviously. He goes to Pumpkaboo Super. Very interesting decision. He wants to burn me, I presume. That's what he's going for right now. But is it really worth it to get knocked off for him? I don't think that's worth it for him. Let's see. I can knock off here, and then what do? I can go to Coughing next. Let's knock off here. I'm okay with getting burned. Knock off does 64. Big damage, Berry Juice. Destiny Bond. Okay, I don't really agree with his plays right now. He's not really threatening me in any way. So I assume this has like Fire Blast, maybe? I'm guessing it has Fire Blast. So right now the weak link on my team is Coughing. It's not really valuable because it loses to half his team. So I'm just going to U-turn into Coughing. 28. Okay. He does have Fire Blast. I assume this has Explosion, maybe? But either way, I Fire Blast. There's nothing stopping me from using Fire Blast. Even if he Destiny Bonds, I'm happy with that. I'm totally happy with that because Staryu can Rapid Spin later. So yeah, I'm fine with that. Now I go to Staryu, I can spin, and he can't do anything about it. Maybe he has Energy Ball Abra, which could be interesting. But other than that, what is he going to do versus Staryu clicking Rapid Spin? So I think it was a bit of a mismanagement of resources, and we can see how powerful this type of offensive team can be. He goes to Diglett. I wonder if it's Gambit. It might be Gambit, but either way, I'm going to Rapid Spin. I'm going to remove all that Web's Progress. Yeah, so we Rapid Spin here. We can Hydro, but it might be Sucker Punch, you think? I'm not sure what... This could be Sucker Punch. Interesting. Do we Hydro or Recover? Let's Hydro. Oh yeah, we died. I forgot about the Sticky Webs. Oh, never mind. Okay. Now we can simply... We can simply go Grookey and Grassy Slide, right? I think that's the right play. It might even be Sludge Bomb, right? If you look at Life Orb Earth Power, it could be Sludge Bomb. Yeah, okay. Grassy Glide here. Now, we probably U-turn into Mianfu, I think. That's our best play. He's going to be struggling versus... He goes to Ponyta Galar. We are Eviolite, so we do live one hit exactly. Let's U-turn. Yeah, U-turn. Nice. Now, do we go Treecko? I'm going to go for the game right now. Treecko is going to sweep this game. Let's go for it. Treecko, Grassy Seed, Grassy Terrain, 15. Let's go. A little bit weaker than I planned. 3 hits only. Treecko, you disappointed me. Let's keep going. Can we Drain Punch here? Oh man, I really don't want to Drain Punch and have it not kill. Let's see. Yeah, let's Bullet Seed here. Treecko is going for the win right now. And I think hopefully I don't die. If I die to Vacuum Wave, I'm going to be pretty sad. I don't think I die though. Treecko is relatively bulky. It's not the best, obviously. But we should be living a Vacuum Wave and then killing with Acrobatics. And Treecko is going to be a really good cleaner, as we can see right now. I mean, if this kills, I'll be... Yeah, there we go. Nice work by Treecko. Wow, that is weak. I am overestimating Treecko right now. But that's still fine. We can go to Grookey right now on Grassy Glide. So Treecko was not the best that game. We tried our best. Treecko got into a good position, but it really needs that Swords Dance to actually be a threat. We'll load up another game. This is basically over. But you can see how powerful Grassy Spam is. Even if it's not Treecko, even Grookey itself is enough. We get another game. Oh, this could be a really fun game for Treecko. If it can get a Swords Dance, it can sweep that entire team, basically, because of +2 Acrobatics. And we can knock off Fungus 2 with our Grookey knockoff. So this will be interesting. He probably will lead Mianfu. Right? Grassy Glide here. Now we can Grassy Glide Abra here. Yeah, we win the game here. Nice, let's move on. Mianfu, he leaves Archen. And again, I'm going to Fake Out and I'm going to go to Staryu because Staryu is walled by Slowpoke. I'm better off using Staryu as a defensive resource than an offensive one. So nothing too standard. I'm going to Fake Out here and then I'm going to go to Staryu. And my main goal is to see if I can get a knockoff on Fungus. That's going to be my main goal right now. If I can knock off with Fungus, then maybe Treecko can set up on, for example, Mudbray. That'll be fun, right? So let's Fake Out. Let's go Staryu here. It might be Stealth Rock Archen, you think? Stealth Rock Archen, yeah, not a problem. Let's Rapid Spin. I expect a Slowpoke switch in, but he might be ambitious and stay in. Either way, I'm fine with it. Yeah, he goes to Fungus, which is interesting. He's probably going to go for the Spore, right? So should I make an aggressive play and go Grookey on the Spore? It would be fun to make that play. I'm not sure if it's the best play, though. Alternatively, I could just Psychic here, because I am walled by Slowpoke. So once he figures that out, then he's going to go Slowpoke every time. So I might as well get the damage off while I can. You know what? Let's be ambitious right now. Let's go Grookey here. He does Sludge Bomb. We do live rather. Now we can. Should we knock off here? Let's U-turn. Let's U-turn here. And I think we can go to Coughing maybe. We can go to Coughing maybe. Let's go to Coughing right now. Sludge Bomb's here. Let's get Massive Chip off. Let's get Fire Blast off. He might go to Slowpoke, but this chip could be good. And we kind of got out-predicted when he Sludge Bombed the Grookey switch in, but overall it's going to be relatively fine. Fire Blast here, lots of chip damage. He uses Spore now. Let's go to Mianfu now. And this chip damage is good, because even though Fungus has Regenerator, it is ultimately helpful to get weaker to Treecko. So let's go to Mianfu now. Nice pivot option. Let's see what he goes to. He goes to Mudbray. This might be like, what, Scarf maybe? This could be Choice Scarf or it could be Rest Talk. I'm not even sure. If it's Choice Scarf, I wanted to keep that Scarf because Treecko can set up on it. So this might be Choice Scarf. I'm just going to U-turn. It does look like it's Choice Scarf. Should I go for the game now? You know what? Let's go for it. I think this is Choice Scarf. Let's go for the game. Let's SD here. And if he goes Fungus, we're going to SD again on the switch out, which is going to be an ambitious play, but I think it'll work because we can go for the win, basically, right? And let's just open up the calc to make sure. Treecko, LC Sweeper, Fungus, Standard, Attack +2, Grassy Seed, no. It'll be doing 50% to kill. So we have a decision to make. Do we Acrobatics here? I think we do, right? Do we Acrobatics here? What if he stays in, right? Yeah, we could have Acrobatics there, that's fine. Eject button Slowpoke, interesting. That's pretty interesting. I like the idea. And so he does have the presence of mind to know that Fungus is valuable. So now he goes to Archen. I think we can Bullet Seed, right? Yeah, we should be able to Bullet Seed here. 1, 2, 3 only. That's fine. Now we can Drain Punch here. So Treecko is going to be really good sweeping right now, and it's taking advantage of Scarf Mudbray, which is really common on the ladder. So really nice play from Treecko to actually Swords Dance here. Drain Punch. If he goes Fungus right now, see, I have a decision to make. Do I Swords Dance on the Fungus switching out? He goes to Mianfu. That's interesting. Acrobatics should be... Wow, there we go. Nice. This is going to be a clean sweep, probably. Let's load up another game. And Treecko is really good. We just saw how just 6-0'd an entire team right now. Literally a 6-0. That Fungus got chipped. Mudbray was turned into fodder. And let's be careful about the Wingull. I don't want to run into Berry Juice, for example. So Acrobatics should kill Wingull, right? So does Bullet Seed, right? Yeah, let's just Acrobatics to be safe. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So 6-0 by Treecko. He goes to Mudbray now. Mudbray's not going to be good enough. Let's go Bullet Seed right here. There we go. Fungus, 79, not really going to be good enough. That's Acrobatics here. Dead. Slowpoke's going to die, and that's a 6-0. A 6-0 from Treecko. Really excited to see this. And there we go. Let's save this replay. This was really good. GG. And we are back with another game, and this time we're playing a team with a Munchlax and a Larvesta. And Larvesta is going to be interesting, mainly because Treecko can beat it with Acrobatics, but what's even more interesting is the Marini. We're going to have to play strategically to actually beat the Marini. So we're just going to lead off with Mianfu, as I usually do. He leads with Pharaoh Seed, and this should be a free high jump kick. And the reason high jump kick is free is because if he stays in, Staryu is going to be really good. So let's high jump kick here. He shouldn't be staying in, he should be going to Marini or Larvesta, but if he stays in, I am fine with that. So he goes to Marini. We miss, unfortunate. We can knock off here. And knocking off Marini is going to be really crucial for Treecko to sweep late game. So all of this matters. All of this chip damage matters. So we have to get these bulky Pokemon chipped down so that we can sweep later in the game. So let's just knock off here the Marini. And then after that, we can probably go to Staryu next, even. Staryu or Coughing. It's a bit of an interesting choice to make. Let's knock off here. He uses Iron Defense, interesting. So I'm not a huge fan of Iron Defense because of what you're about to see right now. Staryu basically beating it 1v1. So he should be scared of Psychic, so I'm going to double switch to Mianfu on the Pharaoh Seed switching. He should be scared. If I'm right on my estimation, he should be scared of Psychic, Thunderbolt, whatever it is. So we're going to go to Mianfu here. He goes to Munchlax, which worked out well. Now we can start making some plays. Should we U-turn? We can probably U-turn and then go to Coughing, even to deny, for example, Regenerator on Marini. So let's do that. Let's U-turn on the Coughing switch, and this might Choice Scarf Larvesta. The more I look at the team, the more it might be Choice Scarf Larvesta. So I'm just going to make an aggressive play. I'm going to U-turn on the Munchlax and then go to Coughing to deny the Marini's Regenerator. Okay, so he stays in. Interesting play. We do have Grookey. We do have Poniard. If he stayed in, he probably is going to predict Poniard, right? That's part of the reason you stay in. So let's hope he doesn't predict me. Yeah, he does predict. That's good play on him. He gets the crit, which is unfortunate. Let's just knock off here. He's probably going to go to Timber, right? But remember, all the chip counts, right? So if we knock off the Timber, that's chip damage for Treecko to sweep later. So all of this is fine, right? The critical hit is a little unfortunate, but he did make a good predict, so nothing wrong there. Let's claim our free knockoff. I wonder if he'll go Marini. I don't think Marini is the right play, but we can go knockoff here. And he probably is really... Okay, he lets us get damage on Munchlax. Interesting. So now we can probably go to Grookey and simply knock off. Maybe should we knock off or Grassy Glide even? Let's knock off here. And one thing I have to be careful about is I did lose my Ponyta Galar check right now. Okay, that was just a bad play. I wasn't paying attention there. Grassy Glide, let's go. And I wasn't paying attention there. I didn't have to take so much damage on Grookey there. That was a bit of a mistake there. He goes Larvesta, and at this point, I'm pretty sure it's Choice Scarf. So let's go to Mianfu, keep it simple. He's probably going to U-turn. Yeah, he U-turns, not a big deal. But what is a big deal is how I'm going to deal with Ponyta Galar. Mianfu can live one hit if it's not Life Orb, so I can keep that in mind, but I have to be a little careful about how I actually handle that Ponyta Galar. So let's fake out here, get that grassy terrain back on my side, get the damage healed up, and then after that I have a choice. I can either U-turn or I can knock off. Okay, interesting. He goes to Pharaoh Seed, and now he's the one who has to be careful about losing to Staryu late game. So I can high jump kick, expecting him to make a so-called bad play, or I can U-turn. A lot of choices right now. I think I'm going to high jump kick maybe? I'm going to high jump kick, just in case he stays in. He's taking some time, so he's probably realized staying in is not a good idea. But he did stay in with Munchlax on Mianfu, so he might stay in with Pharaoh Seed on Mianfu, making the prediction, right? Let's high jump kick here. Keep it simple. There we go. Now Staryu can be potentially really good. He gets a Thunder Wave off that I do not care about. Let's just high jump kick again. And yeah, I can actually potentially even... Yeah, I don't care about getting paralyzed here. I could potentially even set up Treecko on Ponyta, right? And Staryu is looking good. So really interesting to see how this plays out. I do have to be careful. He does go to Ponyta Galar. Okay. I can go to Grookey maybe? Should I go to Grookey? Yeah, let's go to Grookey. He's probably going to use a Psychic, for example. Let's go to Grookey. We do live a hit. Let's get a Grassy Glide off. He might go Larvesta, but I'm not too concerned if he does that. And this is like an Eviolite Ponyta, right? So let's Swords Dance, then Bullet Seed for the win. Timber as Mach Punch might be a problem, but I'm okay with that happening, right? Because my main goal right now is kind of... Treecko is the bait. But my main goal is to win with Staryu, and if I can get Ponyta chip down, that is completely worth it for me. So I'm going to Swords Dance on a potential Mystical Fire. I should live the hit. Treecko is not that weak. So we should live the hit, then be able to kill something, and then Staryu should be able to win the rest of the game after that. Because this Ponyta right now is the key right now. If that Ponyta dies, the rest of his team loses to Coughing and Staryu. So he goes to Timber immediately, which is interesting. Acrobatics should kill, I believe. You know what? Yes, there we go. Nice. Treecko goes for the win. And now Treecko should sweep the game. Really nice stuff from Treecko right now. He Sword Stance on the switch, and Acrobatics is way too strong. Too much power, and Terrain with Bullet Seed is going to be really threatening. Larvesta can't outspeed because of Unburden. This is going to be another Treecko sweep. Really exciting team. He goes to Ponyta Galar, but that's not going to be good enough. Bullet Seed is going to be too strong. 28, 29, only 2 hits. Only 2 hits, not the best. We can Drain Punch here. Actually, Drain Punch was a little bit of a choke. He could have gone Larvesta, but overall still fine. And Treecko has broken through the core of, Ponyta, Timber, and now the rest of the team is going to lose to Psychic Staryu. So really fun. And I wonder if I get the kill. I hope this kills. For some reason, I have a feeling it doesn't. 1, 2, 3. Oh, almost got it. Okay. Almost got it. But anyway, Staryu is going to win the game now. Let's Psychic here. And then we can probably Hydro Pump next turn. We should be winning the game. But wow, this is really fun from Treecko, and Treecko is underrated. You saw how underrated it is right there, and you saw the problems it has with power. But if you can get it into the right positions, Treecko is a fun Pokemon, and we're just going to clean up the rest of the game right now. He's taking a bit of time thinking, but Staryu Psychic should clean up with Hydro Pump coming up after that. Yeah, Psychic gets the kill. Now, he goes Larvesta, Hydro Pump should kill. Let's see if it happens. I think it is Scarf. We'll get to know now if it's Scarf or not, but I think it is Scarf. Oh, there we go. Worst case scenario. Okay, we still don't die. Let's go for another one. Hopefully we don't miss again. Missing again would probably really suck right now, but yeah. Overall, a fun live, and as usual, if you like this type of stuff, make sure to comment down below that you do like the ladder content. And there we go, we get the kill. Nice. Alright, thanks.